Good morning. Quiet day yesterday. Got a couple of trades in, mostly in Norway. But later on, as you can see, all pretty much went the way of the favourite. Las Palmas and Betis. Good result for the home side. Coming from behind twice to get an equaliser. Far better at home than they are away. Quite damaging for Betis, this one. Or is it? Villarreal can still catch them. And Betis still have a shout at Europa League football. But a win would have had them in that sixth place yesterday. Barca continue their winning run. That was no problem at all, but the only question is dead rubber. Almeria and Sociedad, again, required for European football. Sociedad's win just keeps them above Betis in that Europa League group stage place. Valencia, season over really. Excellent second half of the season. Championship in Denmark. Arguably, you could have taken on this Silkeborg lead given the dominant Aarhus performance. They didn't respond with a goal. Far better first half than second half. 0-1, you'd have got a break even out of that. 0-2 lead for Midtjylland. But we did get a Copenhagen goal, but far too late. That wouldn't have impacted the match. Both teams to score no would have kept you alive at the 0-2. Emphatic stuff from Leeds, second leg. Is this what we're going to be seeing in the other Championship second leg match, which was 0-0 in the first leg? And in the Eliteserien, Bodo Glimt continue their excellent start to the season. No real trade there. 19 minutes in. Could have been a 20-minute ruler, but 1 minute too early. Brann deserved the win if you follow the in-play stats. Second half, you could have laid that draw. Haugesund, we did lay the draw second half. Thoroughly deserved. Should have deserved even more goals, but one-way traffic first half. That's what I was pinning my hopes on. They scored first, draw odds end. Sandnes and Bryn, we did get the 1-1, and that's what we're after. So I hope you cashed out here at the 1-1. It would have been a very quick turnaround for that 2-1. So I hope you got out. Remember, that's what we're after, especially in these lower tier leagues. If you get the result, get out. Can't trust them. In the Allsvenskan, Malmo continue their winning streak. Emphatic for Djurgården, starting to pick up some high-scoring matches. Djurgården, coming off the back of that 2-0, couple of 2-0 wins, now 5-0. So they're keeping clean sheets as well, Djurgården. Sirius and Gothenburg, well, Sirius, someone suddenly turned the goal-scoring form back on, coming back from behind on 2 occasions. So good stuff from them. Well, they led on 2 occasions, Sirius, so arguable you could have taken them on there. Young boys coming from behind, get the win. Wasn't really seeing it on the in-play stats, but the young boys are normally reliable at odds on. Having a look at yesterday's tennis, it's getting a little quieter in Rome. Only a smattering of matches. The favourites, again, did they oblige yesterday? Well, no. The market getting it wrong yesterday. Got 100% record the day before. But in the ladies' game, they got it right. In the men's game, very competitive. But we did get the underdog winning the first set, Taro Paul. And we got a recovery from Hurkacz. So at least we got a trade out of that one. Tsitsipas won the first set there. It's a good result for him against Jarry. Good result for Jarry. So looking at the tennis today. Bordeaux next, so we're moving into France next. That's for a challenger event. Danny Evans is there. Bautista Agut there. Some big names for this challenger tour. in France. They want to get some action on French clay courts. So just Tabilo Zverev, Sharon Paul. Again, odds-on favourites are the secondary players, Zverev and Paul. No strong opinions from me there. Let's have a look on to today's football. Fiorentina and Napoli. Well, we've still got some European football to fight for. Fiorentina in that final place for the Europa Conference League, and with a win today, might have an outside chance at Europa League football. Napoli must take points off their nearest rival, having played a game more. Roda and NAC Breda. This is the relegation playoff. It's 1-3 to NAC Breda from the first leg. Roda must respond, score the next 2 goals. So Southampton West Brom. Is this going to go the way of yesterday's match for the home side? We will see. They've been the worst of the 3 newly relegated sides into the Championship, Saints, but they are there for the playoffs. Got to get a result. First leg result was a 0-0. So plenty to play for. Finnish Veikkausliiga, still early on in the season. We've got 3 odds-on favourites at home today. VPS, the new name at the top. HJK second, where we'd expect them to be, but drawing far too many games. So the usual suspects up front, KUPS, SJK, and at the bottom, newly promoted Ekanas, struggling, Ulu, struggling, Lahti and Inter Turku. So start getting researched once the elite leagues are finished. But I'll be looking at HJK today to get a result, and SJK potentially. French Ligue 2. It is le final day dans le season avec French Ligue 2. Angers, Angers and Saint-Etienne fight it out for the last remaining automatic promotion spot. Seine and Rodez fight it out for the quarter-final place. So, as you can see in the standings, Angers, Saint-Etienne fighting it out here. And elsewhere, it's business concluded, really, apart from Seine and Rodez fighting it out here. And at the bottom, I think it's all concluded. So Seine, Rodez, Angers, Saint-Etienne. Seine, Rodez, Angers, Saint-Etienne. Seine, Rodez, Angers, Saint-Etienne. So just those 4 matches of interest today. Last day of the season, you must just focus on matches of importance and not the dead rubbers. Now you get an idea why 3 of our named players are odds on. All 4 of them are odds on favourite today because of that need. Irish Premier Division, Irish First Division, start researching once the elites are over. But Shelbourne still dominate with only 2 defeats all season, but drawing quite a bit of late. Derry City second best, Dundalk struggling, Drogheda and Sligo struggling as well at the bottom. The best home sides, Derry City and Shelbourne and Shamrock at the moment. Well, Shelbourne are at home today, Shamrock away from home, odds on, so expected to get a result as well. Irish First Division. Let's just have a quick look. As you can see, Kerry usually outsiders, because they're down the bottom here. Cork City, no loss yet. The only team to go undefeated this season so far. Good stuff from UCD, considering they've had 4 defeats and they're only a few points shy. So a complete change in the order, really. Cork City dominant. They're away at Bray. Kerry, bottom of the league, are outsiders. So that would be the focus there. Polish Ekstraklasa, a couple of odds-on favourites there later on. And similar story in La Liga Portugal, a couple of odds-ons, including Benfica. Swedish Superettan, again at this stage of the season, I'll be very reluctant to get stuck in. It's a very tough league to read and trust these sides, but Landskrona remain unbeaten this season. Braga, Öster, Sikten only the single defeat. And at the bottom, Varberg, Östersund, Ågret and Sundsvall are the strugglers. So Sundsvall are away, but Sikten flying high. They're at home today. So have a great day. You might hear from me later on. It's certainly French League 2 interests me, and just getting a foot in the door with the Irish and all of our other summer leagues might help at this stage of the season as we transition over from elites to the summer leagues. So I might see you a little bit later on Telegram. It is my day off though, please remember that.